Well, thanks for visiting us at ArkLaTexHomepage.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Morses with your Thursday morning forecast update. Once again, living with the heat advisory for all counties and parishes today. It's going through 7 p.m., so the expectation is we will see high temperatures today in the mid-90s. You factor in the high humidity, we will get heat index values late this afternoon above 105 degrees again. We came very close to that, especially as we moved through the late afternoon hours yesterday. So the searing heat kind of feeling like we're living in a sauna again today, but there may be some relief here in the upcoming days as we are expecting scattered thunderstorms could return to some areas tonight, but more likely Friday and through the upcoming weekend, and actually have that rain going into the middle of next week. So we'll get a little bit of a help here as far as the overall heat, but the thunderstorms will be returning for us over the 4th of July weekend. Temperatures start out your morning in the upper 70s and low 80s, kind of where we've been every morning this week in the southwest wind, about 5 miles per hour. Winds will be much lighter today. We've had a lot of breezy days this week, and winds will be southwest about 10 miles per hour this afternoon. So a nice little breeze for us, but not enough wind to kind of stir things up here. Kind of a stagnant air mass today, as we'll wind up in the mid-90s this afternoon, and the humidity very thick for us, and that's how we get those heat index values that will be very high this afternoon. Picking things up 11 o'clock. Again, these are your heat index readings once we get to about 3 p.m. today, and you see a lot of us between 108 and 110. So it's another one of those days where you want to limit your time outside, and if you do have to be out there, of course, remain hydrated and wear light and also loose-fitting clothing. Give your body a chance to kind of cool off here as we head through the late afternoon hours. Here's a look at pinpoint Doppler. Unfortunately, not much rain on the way for us today, but we do have a cold front that's beginning to make its way fairly close to the northern ArkLaTex here, and that boundary, that frontal boundary, could bring a few scattered thunderstorms. This would be very late in the day, so if we do see any of those thunderstorms get going, just given the humidity, the high temperatures here today, we'll have a lot of rising air, so we do have the potential to see maybe 1 or 2 storms bring some large hail or a high wind gust for the region, but again, the overall severe weather threat for us is low. Here's what Robbins Toyota Futurecast is saying. It does show some of the clouds out there through the morning. Partly cloudy for most of us. I don't think we'll see a lot of rain today, but you can see a few thunderstorms popping up fairly close to perhaps McCurtain County and over into Howard and Sevier counties. We go into your Friday. Again, it may start out dry, but with that front kind of moving south across the region, we will see some scattered thunderstorms pop up during the day Friday, and this will likely be the pattern that kind of repeats as we go into your 4th of July weekend. There's Saturday afternoon, so if you do have some grilling plans out there on Saturday, may have some storms that pop up here and try to move through the region. And we'll pick things up. Again, a lot of this will be driven by the heating of the day, so once we get into the evening hours on Saturday, most of the rain will come to an end. So if you have some of those fireworks shows going on maybe in your neighborhood or just in your driveway, should be in pretty good shape for that, but we may have some showers around that afternoon, and likely we'll see this pattern repeat on Sunday as well. Kind of widen out the view for you. We're still living with the Saharan dust layer, so that may continue to cause some allergy-like symptoms for you as we continue through the day today and tomorrow, but with the north wind settling in behind this cold front, we may actually see a little bit of relief from the dust as we go into the weekend. And there's the outlook from the Weather Prediction Center. Next 7 days, they are forecasting on average about 1 inch of rain for most of us, and we could see slightly higher amounts across Louisiana and Arkansas. Our lakes and rivers are in great shape here, so at this point, rain is a good thing for us because it will cool those temperatures down just a bit here. Low 90s for the weekend. North wind settles in Saturday, Sunday, and maybe even into Monday, so with that north wind, it should drop the humidity a bit, so we'll likely see those heat advisories go away this weekend. It's possible we could see that advisory get extended through Friday, and your overnight lows will continue to run here in the upper 70s tonight, but then should settle back into the low to mid 70s for much of the weekend and into next week.